Johnson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Blaster, stay. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On play action, Young. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Cycles. Down. Hut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Hubbard. They'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
52 blue. Red, yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
A 55-yard jump.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
To throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They put Wilson in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Okay, right? Let's go now. Black, 95. Hut.
Throwing is Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Inside the 30. And he will score. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Ray going to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a first down. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. And the Jets have a first down.
And the Jets first down.
We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way to the Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookies...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Set. Set.
Here's Young. To the left side, in the hands of Rice. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Blue, yellow, 22. Edo blue. Ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Panthers, first down. First and
Come on,
goal
set.
at the 8-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Black shot. Ready, ready. 10 black. Set.
Here's Young to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing,
Here we go.
it's just not matching up.
45. White. Hut.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers will open up a 17-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
They'll turn and hand this one off, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
New York.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
That is caught left side by Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
32-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Pass complete there to Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's taken in left side by Smith. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 7.
Man in motion is Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's looming. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here.
A 19-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Hartman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Send a man in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They motion a receiver right. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play
to the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. They'll take this to about the 28. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. Blue. 32. Set. Go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Punt. Punt.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Panthers first
Down. Set.
First and 10 at the
They'll
37.
try the right side with Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
A 49-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Pistol snap, back to Fields. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now, Hubbard, not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw on the run is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
38, 52 blasters.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Clock, 10 cycles. Ready, ready.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And it's caught left side by Taylor. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. He runs with it, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra run built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards.
33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Set cut.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
3-3. Cut.
A run with Hubbard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And
Here we go.
that's exactly what they've been able to do.
43. Set, go.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down. Black, 95. Set.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on